Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I'll be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Aries today. So I am doing a short read to look at the energies for the end of July. If this reading resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into this reading. Okay. Strongest energies for the sign of Aries for the end of July, please, Spirit. Strongest energies for the sign of Aries. Please and thank you. Okay, I need to put that one. Get some more energies out. For the sign of Aries, end of July, please, Spirit. That's it. Okay. So I feel called to take this bottom one as well. So we have believe in the impossible. And first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. We also have balance, Libra energy, and fragility. Numbers 39 and 7 may also be of significance to you. So I feel that you're being asked to be vulnerable in the pursuit of your dreams, because you may believe they are impossible, and your commitment to these dreams are being tested at this time. With this fragility, there may be some anxiety here, but I feel it's about being vulnerable. And when we surrender, there is an element of vulnerability to that. Trusting in things that we cannot see. And there is balance. With this particular card, we have the heart and the mind here. And so, following your heart while being in balance with the mind. We must work with our ego, embrace, but we also don't want to let our ego run the show as well, right? So there's some balance needed here. So let's have a look at the tarot. Obviously I do a smaller Celtic cross for the end of month reads. So let's have a look. What's going on for Aries, please? Aries for the end of July. Please and thank you, Spirit. We have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Devil card. Interesting. So there's a lot of fast movement, which is not uncommon for Aries, being a fire sign. But there is potentially some fear here that it's not going to work out, bear fruit, whatever this dream, and wherever you're moving so quickly, it feels very inspired. But there's a part of you that feels like it's also impossible. You have this dream that you feel that is impossible to reach. but I feel like you are still moving towards it quickly. So let's have a look at your energy. The Six of Cups. This is very nostalgic. This is also potentially focusing on the past. This is past. This also could be past life. So maybe you are inspired to do something and this is something that you've done in a past life, but you don't see how it could be possible. So this is interesting energy, Aries. Let's have a look at your challenge. The Two of Wands. It's a choice. The moment of moving down a different path. See what's coming towards you. The Death. This is an ending. This is also transformation energy, scorpionic energy here. Pluto. So look at your advice. The Page of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on this. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Because I feel Spirit is asking you to be vulnerable in following whatever this is for you. And your commitment to this dream is being tested. You may believe that it's impossible, which is challenging that ego and that pride, and that's where that vulnerability comes in. You don't know if you don't try, is what I'm hearing. So let's have a look. Can you please clarify the Six of Cups, please, Spirit? The Six of Cups. The Ten of Swords here, which is interesting because this card landed on this Death card, which is an ending. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands. This is an energy of waiting. Interesting. Let me just get a little bit more on this Three of Wands with the Six of Cups. Please, Spirit. Interesting. The Tower at the bottom. So you're waiting for this new beginning with the World card. However, there is some pain and discomfort in this waiting for your wish fulfillment to arrive. And there is the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, but this to me is patience. Patience in that waiting. Your commitment to whatever it is that you're waiting on, moving towards. Maybe you've put in the work and you're waiting for it to bear fruit. But there is patience. This is that Balance card again. Patience for that new cycle, that new energy. Okay, so change is at hand here. Let's clarify your challenge, which is the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands, please, Aries. Another one. New. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So with the Two of Wands, it's kind of moving into, making that choice to move into a new path, a new cycle, which is what you're in that energy of waiting for. You may be a little impatient with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck that you don't see, because, yeah, there's this, I get frustration potentially of it not being here yet, which is your commitment being tested. Consider divine timing. We have the Two of Wands confirmed by the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So there is new information coming in that you may find by going within here. Or there is external information coming in that's making you go within and check that it's in alignment and in balance with the head and the heart. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is the single card. This is also pre-Empress energy. Very independent, grounded, capable, stable energy. So this is beautiful. But there's just some information coming in that's potentially making you hesitate or have a little bit of mistrust in where you're going, because maybe something's coming in and you're like, I can't believe this. And maybe this this direction that you're moving in, maybe it's being tested. Is it something that's in alignment with your heart? So this is fascinating energy. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Let's have a look at this death that's coming towards you. Sign of Aries, please. Beautiful energy. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Queen of Wands and the World. It's another fire energy. So this is that action. You're taking action and you are transforming into a new cycle. You have changed. You have ended, which is the Death card, one cycle, and you are going into the next. I feel like I'm actually seeing that card now, that in between, you're neither in the old, but the new hasn't come in either. So there's this void potentially that you potentially are feeling, because you have gone through this transformation from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And that can kind of, when you're in that transition phase, there can be that impatience, but it also is going through and moving through that vulnerability, which is that fear of it not working out, or fear of what this new energy and this new cycle will bring. So this is good energy. You are moving in towards, here's that Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. If you are a single Aries, this potentially is that final pentacle to move into that Ten of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles that we were getting with the Two of Wands is the single energy card, and it's moving into that happily ever after, legacy, family energy of the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. If not, it is just moving up a level in terms of that security, maybe coming into some money, maybe that is that fruit. You're reaping the rewards of the efforts that you've made and put into. So your advice here is the Page of Cups. Let's have a look at this Page of Cups. dive a little deeper. The sign of Aries, please, Spirit. So the Page of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands. Now the Page of Cups to me is a communication card, and with it paired with the Eight of Wands, which can be movement, travel, this is also a massive communication card. So that backwards and forwards communication. So your guidance here is to communicate. And with the Eight of Wands being at the bottom of the deck as well, it is double confirmation there. And there may be some fear with the Three of Swords. Hence why you may be holding on to this old past energy. So let's see, let's kind of try and grab a little bit more around this communication. Can you tell me a little bit more about this guidance to communicate, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Death card falling again on that Death card, which is coming towards you. We also have the Page of Swords coming out again and the Four of Cups. Okay, so this ending here, because it's coming up again with the Death card, this new information, again, this is another communication card. This can be online communication. It's bringing about some disappointment. And you're being advised to communicate that. Communicate how you are feeling, with the Page of Cups being the emotion card. So you're being asked to express your feelings in some way, whether it's this ending is disappointing to you, or the pain of this ending. But whatever this is for you, Aries, your guidance here is to communicate and to express yourself, because your commitment is being tested and you are being asked to be vulnerable at this time, which is where this fragility card's coming in. Be vulnerable and express your feelings. So that is your reading. I'm wishing you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.